This is Old Man Steve for another Black Science Fiction Society review. Today's book is Fear, the Dead Man Chronicles, Book 1 by Alice Fowler. I begin this review with a question. If your loved one was kidnapped by a crime boss, what would you do? Would you call the police? Would you get the crew and regulate like Warren G? Would you do whatever the crime boss wants? Or would you don a superhero's costume because your assassination attempt failed and injured the superhero? That is the driving question behind Fear, Book 1 of the Dead Man Chronicles. I got this Kindle book while it was free on Amazon. See, guys and gals, this is why you should pay attention to the emails BSFS sends out. You never know what goodies you can get for free. I chose this book mainly because I wanted to see what my competition was up to. Suffice to say, my story and Mr. Fowler's are nothing alike, so I can review this without scuffling the work. Different aspects of the subgenre, which makes my review 100% fair. In this story, Derek Willows is a reporter for a large daily newspaper. He gets intimidated by a dangerous crime boss called the Viper, who later kidnaps Derek's wife to get him to steal sensitive equipment. With the help of local vigilante, the Dead Man, he takes on the crime boss. The Dead Man gets injured, and Derek must become the high-tech hero to save his wife, his city, and his pride. What did I like about the story? Dexter Willows isn't an unlucky stamp who fell into the cockpit of a Jehuti or anything like that. He's a guy, like any of us, forced into a terrible situation where his options are limited. The hero and his son make for an interesting duo, similar to Kick-Ass and Hit Girl, and Punisher's Microchip. The villain's henchmen were somewhat amusing as well. Also, superheroing may look easy on TV, but when you put on the mask and calibrate the gadgets, it's a different story. What didn't I like about the story? The villain's motives and origins seem especially dubious. I don't want to spoil the story, but you probably won't like the review. I know the main characters didn't, that's for sure. The city seemed way too eager to forgive the cops and way too sudden to believe the vigilante Dead Man, who, moments before, punched out the mayor, stole technology, and beat up several cops. It's complicated and I don't want to say more, but I feel like the story could have used more work in that department. Also, the answering the call moment didn't happen until halfway through the book. Since this is a series and extenuating story circumstances applied, I'm a bit forgiving with this, but I don't think other readers will be. My recommendation. Cool story, feels a bit Hollywoodish in some ways, and amazingly deep in others. I look forward to seeing more of Mr. Fowler's Dead Man Chronicles, as long as it's free. The rest of y'all can pay. Haha, suckers. 4 out of 5 stars.